What's new, fathead?
Doc Owen here with Action Figure Times. Green Lantern month continues, and we're going to be looking at the Movie Masters Naut Kiloi. Now, he's a pretty popular lantern among the design crew, because as you remember, there was a Naut Kiloi DC Universe Classics Green Lantern. In the Green Lantern, I think he was Wave 2, maybe he was Wave 1. But so here we have, now this is the movie design, which I'm going to show you the differences here in just a second. You can tell right away he's different than any Naut Kiloi you've ever seen in the comic books. He does have a Parallax Build-A-Figure with him. You're going to want to get him. It's going to be another one of those arm thingies. I haven't seen anything yet with any of the body. But let's go ahead and get him open and take a look at him. This is the standard Movie Masters packaging. Now, I don't know how this dude is going to stand up. He's probably going to have to, because he's basically just like, looks like a floating fish. There's my Parallax piece. Okay, get a good look at him there. His head turns somewhat. He looks, oh, his jaw moves. Check that out. He looks more like a rabid piranha. He looks like one of those rubber fish that could talk. Now, you can kind of see him from the side. He's got his tail there. I think that's going to be the way they're going to stand him up. Now, he does have the arm joints, I guess, so he could be a flying fish. He's got these little things off to the side here. Now, I notice, check that out. There's actually, this isn't just wire on the inside of there. This is actually, I wonder if this is the same stuff they're going to use with Swamp Thing at the San Diego Comic Con. But there's actually articulated joints in there. I wonder if it's the same with the arms. It is. You just can't see them. Check that out. I mean, that is completely, I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see. Hear that? That's not wire. That's actually joints in there moving around. So he can go, oh, I should have had a V8. I'm actually impressed with that. That's very cool. I'd like to see more action figures like that. Now, these joints are exposed right here, but you can kind of feel the rubber in them. And I guess in order to get him to stand, you'll have to have his fins out like that, so he'll kind of go like that. And let me bring him back to me. But wow, this is neat. I mean, this is impressive. I mean, Swamp Thing, you know, he's actually going to be pretty, that's going to be cool. I'd love to have some more realistic figures that had no joints and that they were covered over by this. I wonder how expensive this is to do. He's got the lantern symbol right there on his chest. Now, this is the movie version of Naut Kiloi, and this is the comic version of Naut Kiloi. Now, I have to say that this is an impressive figure in its own right, but I missed the head in the fishbowl. I mean, come on. How many people don't want to see the head in the fishbowl? I mean, that's just cool. I mean, this is neat. This is neat, but I hope we have at least one guy in the Corps that's a fishbowl head. You can tell he looks like a fish. He's got some spines there. This same representation. They don't look a thing the same. But I hope we get a fishbowl head. Now, just for comparison's sake, make sure you go and look at the pictures on aftimes.com. I've got, this is the Parallax piece that I just took out of Naut Kiloi, and this is the Parallax piece I just pulled out of, who was that? Oh, Hal Jordan. Basically, they're exactly the same. Exact sculpts, they just gave you another extra piece of it. I mean, I'm cool with that if that's the way he looks. But basically, they're exactly the same. So, if for some reason there was a figure you didn't want, but maybe you might like two Naut Kilois because he's got this super cool skin thing going on, you could just buy two of him and skip maybe a Hal Jordan or something else. And we're going to talk about a couple figures to skip. So, anyway, this is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times. Make sure I'm getting ready to, we're going to cut away to the close-ups and give you another look at that. Lots of articulation here that I'm very impressed with. And this is a figure that I would definitely pick up, just honestly to experiment with the joints and play with them. See you soon. Be extraordinary. Remember to subscribe. Let's look at him close up. So here you are with our close-up of Naut. You can see he does have some nice lines on him and things. And even though these don't seem to be wires, there are some holes like you would see with wires. I guess that's just to add for the bending, but you can kind of see how they move around. He's got that shoulder joint there. His mouth opens up. He's got lots of fins, lots of different lines and things like that. His tail obviously moves very well. I don't think anything in his upper body does. Got these little tendrils all the way around him. This is actually a pretty good concept. I do miss the fishbowl head, but this is kind of neat. These are actually more solid plastic right here. The rest of this feels like a rubbery, movable part, but this is actually fairly solid. Well, there you have it, Naut. This is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you this is Green Lantern Month. Hope you've enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Remember, be extraordinary.